Hi there, welcome to the UXF channel and welcome to a video that I've been putting off for a long time. I have a whole bunch of ukuleles that are sort of like those Amazon entry-level ukuleles, and I've wanted to do a head-to-head comparison with a blindfold test. And today's the day. So there are a lot of ukuleles here. Let's go over what you're going to see. I'm going to be cutting and editing as I go and get these, and my 10-year-old son will be helping me throughout this video, handing me ukuleles as I blindfold test and sort of rank them. And they're not all the same. I could do kind of the same, but I just want to do all of them that I can. So here we go. Here is the Mirio. This is their MSU 0005-SBL. So that's a concert ukulele. A ukulele that looks pretty much exactly the same. The Lohanu LUC. And in fact, they even have the same sound hole, exactly same shape headstock. So they're basically the same instrument. Pretty crazy with that. The Lohanu looks like it might use a little nicer back, but that's it. And then for this batch of three, also the Ranch, which is also very similar, slightly different sound hole engraving right there in the rosette. And this is the Ranch UK23. All right, let me go get three more ukuleles. Okay, the next set is the Enya KUC20. It's not available anymore, but they sell a mahogany just like it. Then I have my Acklot AKC23 concert ukulele. And then in this set of three, the Donner DUC200 ukulele as well. So many of these are very, very similar. The Acklot is a little different because it has a solid mahogany top. All right, three more. All right, this is the Flight TUC. This is the Acacia model on the top. So this one's the TUC55 Acacia. Along with that, I have my Enya Nova. I mean, that might be a dead giveaway when I'm playing them, but that's okay. I'm going to compare it. And then the Ola HM-124MG Plus as well. Okay, let me go get three more. All right, here I have the IRC SU-074P. It isn't quite an Amazon instrument that you can order from Amazon, but you can order it online, and it has some nice appointments, such as the pin bridge there. The bound fretboard is really, really nice, closed gear tuners. Then I have the Tom ukulele was a solid, also mahogany top, concert ukulele. And this Hurricane, this is the UKSS-02. It's supposed to be a solid spruce top with laminate mahogany back and sides. That's the CME Hurricane. All right, let me go get three more. All right, the next one is an instrument that I liked a lot when I reviewed it, the Horse UH-23C. That's the horse there, has a little horse logo on the fretboard. Then I have an ukulele that I haven't reviewed yet on the channel. This is the EUC-200A Enya, and this is now called the Parapole Classic, which is sold only by Parapole.com. I do some speaking for Parapole, and this one was sent to me for review purposes. I'm going to be reviewing that in the future. And then the Pick-a-Pick. I think this is their, I'm trying to remember, it's a 23 model because it's a concert as well. So we'll do that one as well. And let me go get some more ukuleles. I've got only four more to show you before we begin this. This is sort of the Donner version, the DCF-100AW of the Enya Nova. So I have one of those to compare as well. I've got this Hurricane, which is the UK23. Looks a lot like many of the others. And then I have this one that I haven't yet reviewed yet on the channel. This is the Kasha. This is their HH2033 Mahogany 24. This came as part of a starter kit, and it was selling for only like $28, so I picked one up just to review it. And then I decided to throw one sort of curveball into the mix. This is the Martin OXK Concert Ukulele, which I have not yet reviewed on this channel either, but it is made of laminate HPL. So It's not a full mahogany or koa instrument in any way. It's HPL laminate, but that sort of is definitely the high price point of all these. The rest of these are like under $80. This one is the most expensive of the bunch, and we'll see how it fares comparatively. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to put on a blindfold, and then my son is going to hand me random ukuleles. They've all been tuned. If they go out of tune, they're just going to stay out of tune until this experiment is done, and I'm going to rank each one. I'm not going to try to identify them. Some of them I might know immediately. I would not be surprised at all if I know the Enya is the Enya right away, and if I know the Acklot AKC23 right away, and for example, if I know the Flight TUC right away just by holding it. I'm not going to try to identify them. I'm just going to be going purely on feel and sound in terms of playing and rank them 1 to 19. So let's begin. Okay, here we go. All right, that's going to be number 1 for now. Okay, that's number 2. That's going to be number 2. Can you bring me number 1 for just 1 second? Okay, no, this is still going to be number 1. This is going to be number 2, and the other one's going to be number 3. We're going to set this as number 4 for right now. This is your new number 3. I think this is number 2, Luke. I set that as like number 3. Make that number 2. Put this, the third one from the end. The third one from the end. Maybe we're on number 4. that number 1 for now. I might change that later. Put this like 2 from the end, so like not the last one, but like 3rd from last. Last. You got another one already? Wow. It's either 2 or 3, so put it like either as number 2 or number 3. It'll be pretty close either way. Maybe like 5 from the end, like towards the bottom. Put this one right next to the one that you, like after the one that you just handed me, the previous one. Put this one 2nd from the end. I know which one that is, but put that as number 4. Another one from me already? Wow. How about like number 6 or so? How many more do we have left?
That's all.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take off my blindfold. I want you to bring me them in order that I did. Okay, so what's number 1? Okay, number 1 was the Martin OXK. Has a great sound and it has this depth and brightness at the same time, so I'm not really surprised. This is number 2. Number 2 was the Parapol Classic by Enya. Feels great, has a great feel, great, bright, lovely sound. I'm going to give you that to put back in there somewhere. Next was the Horse. The 4th, I knew this one as I was playing it. Just a good playing experience. The Flight TUC 55. And here's the Pick-a-Pick is next. Pick-a-Pick is noticeably louder, and again, I think would benefit from different strings. I don't think I changed the strings on this one. The next one was this Donner, the DUC 200. Another lively sound. This one might even be too bright with like a fluorocarbon string. This Ranch. Nice, clean, open sound, so I can see that. The Ranch, that's their UK 23. Then the, talk about in your face, that spruce top just was the Ola. Next one is one of my all-time favorites, the Eclat AKC 23. And in my past reviews of this, I have not changed the strings on this one yet. I was waiting for after this comparison, but fluorocarbon strings would change the quality of this one completely too. Then the Hurricane. Then surprisingly, it's on this end. It doesn't have the depth and warmth that you expect of a solid top instrument. So that again is the Tom. The next one is the Enya. This is the KUC-20. Different playing experience than the classic, the Parapole Classic. The next one was the Saersi. Then was the Enya Nova. Now, truthfully, you can tell it's a plasticky sound because it's a plastic-based ukulele. So that's why this one went down. Playing experience is very good, very comfortable feeling. One of my all-time favorite ukuleles, but compared to the laminate, it's going to have a different sound. Then was this Kasha. The Donner just kind of blah, as an instrument goes. Thank you, Luke. So that's not a scientific, real study, but just a blindfold test. And again, not knowing what I was listening to, you could, compare specific instruments with each other. But I would definitely go with those top 5 or so. I would definitely stand behind that. That was pretty good. So, Luke, thank you for all your help. And I hope that this was helpful to you. You had a chance to see them all and hear them all and see me as I'm reacting and not knowing quite what everything is, although I knew a couple of them as I played them just from their body style or shape. Try to not let that influence the sound and the playability. For example, the Enya Nova, as much as I knew which one that was, I didn't let that influence where I put it. I let the sound and playability sort of impact that. All right. Thanks for joining me on this mega comparison. I hope it was helpful. It's interesting to see what's all out there and how, even though many of these instruments are very similar, perhaps they're made in the same factories, the experience is different with each and every one, also impacting, the quality of the strings or the type of strings impacts it. All that factors in. So the message here is, if you want to buy an ukulele, it's always best, if you can, to buy it in person, or to hear them and listen to them, maybe go online, listen to those, get a better idea of what's out there before spending your money. All right. Thanks so much for joining me for this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.